wait for everyone to watch it. I think they're going to really enjoy it.
It's so awesome. I know everyone's excited about tonight. It's actually happening for the first time. What is it about the Two Rivers that is so meaningful to you?
I think for me, the Two Rivers was such a meaningful place because as soon as you look at set, you feel the magic and the sort of like oldness and the way that they've done the show, the way that they've created it. It feels so right for the books. You know, when I found out that I was going to be part of the show, I read the book, and then when I walked on set, I was like, this is it. This is the Two Rivers, and I felt so at home. So sometimes when I'd go into a house and then there just would be no rooms there, I was like, wait, what? Don't I live here? Am I actually so yeah, I think everyone's going to be really excited.
We can't wait to see it. Thank you very much for coming over and chatting. I really appreciate that. And everyone at the Dusty Wheel appreciates it. So
Thank you so much. Enjoy the show.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Can't wait. Thank you. So that was crazy. Helena Westerman, wow, and then Julia Howland was here. We just spoke with Ahmed. Hopefully, that was all impromptu. We didn't get to like prep for some of those. Hopefully, you enjoyed that. I love the Smash to Black. That was so cool. Oh wow, that was a whirlwind. Oh my gosh, can you grab me some water, Taylor? So, I haven't seen anything that you guys have been saying in chat, so I'm kind of curious how that all went. Okay. So let me see what you're all saying here. How did you all enjoy those? What should I have asked Helena? Love it. Okay. Matt, keeping it together. Yes, keep it together, right? Yeah. But I agree. But hopefully my friends over there at Talk Around Riyadh heard some hen news. I can't wait to talk to you guys about that. Helena Westerman, that was so cool. Just chatting, I love that. So yeah, fantastic. By the way, just randomly showing up, that was crazy. Okay, get them all to do Smash to Black. I know it's getting all of them. We might see Daniel here. Hold on one second. Daniel, how you doing?
Hey Taylor. Hey. You guys both made the flight?
Yeah, isn't it exciting?
Yeah, how's the jet lag?
Actually, it wasn't too bad. We stayed up about 30 hours.
Plus you're running on adrenaline?
Yeah, exactly. We slept last night. I was impressed.
Good. You guys got a nice hotel? Everything good?
Yeah. Can't complain. They're treating us nice.
Did you hit a pub or something?
We sat in like a tube.
Good.
We got out. We just walked around. How are you enjoying this?
Oh man, this is surreal. Isn't this crazy? This is so surreal.
It's insane. Okay, so fans at the Dusty Wheel want you to know that sometimes people call this Randland, but they want us to start calling it Landland.
Yes.
Is that how you believe it should be?
I would like everyone to call it Landland. I would like everyone to call me Lanyo. I would like to say we would be better under Lanyo. Anything you can change language-wise, I'll be right behind you with that. Anything cheesy, any weird dad joke, I'm right there.
Okay, I have to know, you or Yosha, who's better with the sword?
Oh, it's me.
Is she?
It's me. I'm going to teach him as we move on through the series. Don't get me wrong, but right now, it's me for sure. I went through hell with the sword practice, days and hours, nights. I slept with it. I was my first
she's at the
3 or 4 weeks abroad. I guess it sounded weird to Rosmi and everyone, but I would walk around the streets with the sword tucked into my backpack. And they were like, are you kidding me? You walk around the streets of Prague with a sword tucked into your backpack. I just thought it was fun. It wasn't practice sword. It wasn't real sword. But,
Rosamund is coming.
Yeah, I'm very dedicated.
You can try to.
Well, everyone loves to see you here. I know we gotta let you go, but oh my God, it's you. I know. It was awesome to see you. It was awesome to see you. Yeah, you too. Yeah, thank you.
Have a great time. You guys enjoy the show.
Happy to do a quick interview with Associated Press. Okay. Hello, how are you? Nice to see you again. Not in a hotel room in Prague.
I know. Hey.
Hi. How excited are you to be on a blue carpet in London?
So excited. This is actually insane. I'm so happy to be here.
Are you going to be going back to work tomorrow? Because I know Joshua said...
Yeah, we're all jumping on a flight straight back to Prague.
You mean no after party?
I mean, there will be an after party for sure. There will be. Definitely.
You have to know your lines tomorrow.
No, I don't. Not me, actually. It's Paul Marcus, but we're all travelling back together. But,
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what was your response when your agent told you got this part in an Amazon series, but you'll have to move to Prague for like God knows how long?
Definitely a word that I can't repeat. Yeah, there were so many very inappropriate words going through my mind, but yeah, I just knew this was a life-changing opportunity. So and it is. It's amazing that we're here in London finally after 2 years of production. And yeah, so happy.
And how would you describe Nynaeve, right?
Nynaeve.
Yeah.
Yes.
To people who have not read the books and are looking forward to the show.
She's unpredictable. She's fierce. She has a heart of gold underneath all of it. Yeah, I love her. I'm in love with Nynaeve. She's wonderful. It's been a joy to play.
So, if you manage to play her for like 10 seasons or whatever.
Yeah, I'm game. I'm game. Yeah.
Okay, so there's one thing you've learned during the show, like a new skill or something new. What would it be?
Nynaeve has taught me to let go more and breathe. I've learned horse riding and I've learned how to stab someone quite well. So those are really good life skills. I hopefully won't have to use ever the latter, but yeah, I've learned a lot.
Great, thank you so much. Enjoy the evening.
Thank you.
Can't wait to see the rest of you.
I know, me too. Thank you very much. Nice to see you. I know. We made it. I don't really have the words, honestly. It's such a relief. I'm just so proud of everyone.
Looking fantastic.
Can you come? Yeah. We're gonna bring both of them in. Sorry, what's your name? Remind me? Huh? Christina. You're gonna bring
She's coming. I'm not sure. Let's see if we're going to get an opportunity in 1 second.
Hi guys! Can we do this?
I think so.
So good. How are you? I'm so great. I saw your guys' photos with Marcus today.
That was awesome.
How fun. We all got FOMO.
Did you go see it? Did you go see
We
the thing?
did. It was amazing.
That was amazing, right? It's kind of trippy to see Moraine's hands come out of that thing.
I mean, I've seen that beautiful hand lots of times. If anyone's going to have a 50-foot hand, it's that one.
Okay, you're looking wonderful.
Thank you.
So, you gotta tell me, who wears the best boots across the entire cast?
Oh, boots in the show.
Boots in the show, yeah. I mean, we can do both. We can do boots outside and boots inside.
My personal favourites were Marcus's, just because I would always call them like T-Rex legs, and he would do this run for me. You should ask him about it. You should ask him about the T-Rex run in his boots.
Mark that, Taylor.
He would do that, yeah. And so they look like T-Rex skin. So they were my favourite.
Okay, but who wears the best boots outside of the show?
We're going opposite ways down the
So
line.
tonight, ask him about him again. Ask him about the boots. Ask him about the boots. He's got some great
Say
stuff.
Jack.
Okay, what are you most excited about today?
I'm just so excited for everyone to see what we've been working on. It's like we're all so proud. We have a little bit of a cry moment maybe. I'm just really pleased for all the fans to see what we've been working on. And you guys have just been so amazing. We feel your love. We feel all of your love. We love the Dusty Weasel. So thanks so much.
I recognize you. I recognize you. Yeah, I'm not going to photo bomb back.
Christina, right? Right.
Welcome to the Dusty.
Thank you. Again. I'll see you in a minute.
Christina from AP.
Hey, hi. Thanks for coming out on this cold night. Thank you.
Very IS-ish.
Do you have any separate?
I hope so, something a little bit. I thought I have to have a hood.
Okay, so this is very unlike the things you've done before. I've watched a lot of your movies, which I love. And when you about the film, the series, and you thought if this, becomes the next Game of Thrones or Lord of the Rings or whatever, I'll be locked into a contract for years and years and years, and I won't be able to do much else.
That I would be. I don't think of it like that. I just think, is this a character who can interest me over a long period of time? And I think, often you leave a character in a movie without being quite ready to let them go, and actually they stay around in you. That happened for me with Marie Curie, with Mary Colvin, who I played, and they stay with you long after the film is finished shooting. And I thought, well, maybe it would be interesting to have a character who's allowed to stay with you for that long. And Moraine, she's a very unusual figure in fantasy. She's the guide, she's a woman, she's immensely powerful, but she walks alone. She doesn't give a lot of her secrets away, and there's a lot to keep me guessing as well as an audience. So.
Well, she does have land.
Say again?
She does have land. She's not quite alone.
Well, ultimately, there's two things she doesn't even tell him. So she has this incredibly strong bond with land, but ultimately her purpose, she would sacrifice everything for her cause. And that's what I feel about Moraine. Ultimately, at the root, she's a lone wolf. Yeah.
We're here at the world premiere. Obviously, we haven't seen this yet.
No.
There are loads of fans for the books, of course. But how are you feeling? What do you hope the reaction is in the book?
Well, all I know is we've had a very extraordinary cast. I haven't been part of a cast like this since I made Pride and Prejudice, in terms of this peculiar alchemy of personalities where there's kind of magic in the shooting of it. And so that makes me optimistic for how fans will respond. And we've just put so much love into it. I think whatever has infected fans of The Wheel of Time over the years has infected us too. And we've now become, genuine fans. I feel very moved tonight. I feel like we've sort of joined a family.
Being at the helm of this and shooting a fantasy, how is that different? And would you say this is maybe your biggest role to date?
I don't really think of it in terms of whether it's a big role or not. I think of everything as a different challenge. I mean, I think sometimes it's the fans who decide what your biggest role to date is. You do the work in the same way, and you never know how it's going to be received when you release it to the world. And it's just what captures a zeitgeist at a particular moment, and that we don't know yet whether we will or not.
But when you pass something as well, do you feel like family? And how have you got on with it?
Well, that's what I said at the beginning. We are incredibly close. We're more close, I think, as a result of the challenges we've faced with COVID than almost any cast I've been part of. Also, it happens when people are living in a city that's not their own. So we've all been on location. Everyone's moved their family, their lives to Prague. And that brings us together. And I'm very, very proud of them tonight.
You're already shooting season 2.
We are, which is a great honour, which shows the vote of confidence that Amazon has in the show, but also the vote of confidence in the IP, in Robert Jordan's work. I mean, it would be a travesty if we didn't make a success of it, because what he's written is so amazing that if we didn't get to show new fans of the books, new fans of the world, where his imagination flies to, we'd have done something wrong. It would be a real shame if we didn't get several seasons to show people quite what a brilliant conjurer of worlds he was.
And how will your Christmas be this year? Should we get a break from filming?
I hope so. I hope so. Snowy, I know.
We bring Rafe here next?
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome.
No, it's awesome. Thank you guys for coming to London.
Yeah, we did. Okay, we'll see you later. Bye.
Hello, I have Ray for
Hello.
you.
Hi, Ray.
Hi.
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you again too. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Okay. So I was reading on Screenwriter Twitter the other day.
Yeah.
Being the showrunner is like being beaten to death with your own dream.
That is a great quote.
I don't know who said it. Another showrunner. And I know this has been like one of your favorite books and your mother's.
Yeah.
So how would you describe it? Would you like say there's any truth to this quote?
I think it's the most perfect quote I've ever heard about showrunning is being beaten to death with your own dream. No, because it is, it's a fight all of the way. Like, it's hard on every possible level, from personal to professional to creative. Like, it just takes it takes a lot out of you. But it's moments like these where you're here with all these people that you kind of are able to forget that and just like be happy for all of the things you fought for and chase to make it really happen.
All sides of the company. And I think you'll start seeing the show everywhere if you're not already. And it's a sorry. How involved was Harriet, Robert's widow? I think she was editing his books.
Yeah,
right?
both Harriet and Brandon Sanderson, who wrote the last 3 books, were consulting producers on the show. So we were able to send scripts over to them to look at and see. And I always wanted to know what are their opinions on it. Don't hold any punches. You can tell me what you really think. And like, I think it was so helpful to just have that gut check of like, does this work? Does this make sense in your world? And there are certainly some things, you know, Harriet's stamp of approval, I'm sure, is not on everything in the show, but she's able to see it and like give me her unfettered thoughts on it, which has been so helpful. And she's been like an amazing collaborator I'm very lucky to have on the show.
And I read that your mother too.
Yes, my mother's a huge fan of the books, and she's here tonight somewhere. My mom got to be here tonight for the premiere, so it's just, you know, it's unbelievable to have her here, because this journey really started just her handing the books to me, and now she's here.
That is amazing. And you know, despite dismissing the 2 COVID shutdowns, what was the most challenging things for you to do on the show?
Can you say that one more time?
You know, apart from the COVID closures, what was the most challenging thing for you to do on the show?
I think the most challenging thing is finding a way to really navigate my own love of the books with the need to change them, to make them into something that is not only digestible to new audiences, but that also makes sense within an 8-episode context on television, which is a very different way to tell the story. So making those choices has always been the hardest thing.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much. Good to see you in person.
I'm Sarah.
Oh, hi, I'm good. How are you, Sarah?
Tell me,